In this video, we're going to talk about the quotient rule. So this is the derivative with respect to x of functions f over g. This is equal to g times f prime minus f times g prime over the bottom squared. So what I think of this is low d high minus high d low over low low. So that would be g over g times g, which is g squared. So the way they show this is we know that the product rule is the derivative of f times g is f prime g plus fg prime. So now we can figure out the derivative of f times 1 over g, which is the same thing as f over g. So this would be f prime times 1 over g plus f times the derivative with respect to x of 1 over g. The derivative with respect to x of 1 over g, well, you can think of this as a power rule in the chain rule. So that'd be g to the minus 1. So this will be, bring this to the front, minus 1. So we get minus g to the minus 2. But we have to multiply by the derivative of the inside with respect to x, so that's g prime. So we can finally say that derivative of f over g, or f times 1 over g, is f prime 1 over g plus f times the derivative of 1 over g. And we found that out to be negative g prime over g squared. So g to the minus 2 is over g squared. So you can write it like this too. We can multiply top and bottom by g. So we get f prime g minus goes in the outside. F times g prime over g squared. And that is exactly what we have here. So gf prime minus fg prime over g squared. So that is the quotient rule. An example of the quotient rule. So let's say we have the derivative of x over ln x. So this will be the denominator times the derivative with respect to x of x minus the numerator times the derivative with respect to x of ln x over ln x squared. So the derivative of x with respect to x is just 1, so we can kind of just get rid of it. So it'll just be ln x minus this derivative of x with respect to of ln x is 1 over x. So this would just be ln x minus x times 1 over x over ln x squared, which we can simplify. X over x is just 1. So we have ln x minus 1 over ln x squared. So this is the answer. You can also write it like this. So ln x divided by ln x squared is 1 over ln x minus 1 over ln x all squared. That is also an acceptable answer. Let's say we have the derivative with respect to x of x over x squared plus 1. So this will be low, the denominator, d high, so that would be the numerator prime, so it would be the derivative of x is 1, minus high, which is x, times the derivative of the bottom, so that would be d low, which is 2x plus 0, because derivative of 1 is 0, over x squared plus 1 squared. So this will be x squared plus 1 minus 2x squared, so this is 2 times x squared over x squared plus 1, all squared. So we have that the derivative of x over x squared plus 1 is, so we have x squared times 1 minus 2x squared. So that would be 1 minus x squared, so I can bring the 1 to the front. So negative 1x squared minus 2x squared is just 1x squared. So we have 1 minus x squared over x squared plus 1 squared, and that's the answer.